good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And in this video, we're going to be talking about a thing called schizophrenia, which is where you've got multiple personalities. And there is a political party in South Africa that suffers from this ailment, and it's called the Economic Freedom Fighters. Let me get my hat. Oh, where is my hat? Everything for free. Okay? Everything for free. Now, Julius Malema. Julius Malema was caught out sitting in business class in a local South African flight. And someone actually took a photo of him, and I'll attach that photo here so we can have a look at that first. So the background to the story is that a Twitter user who took a photograph of Economic Freedom Fighters leader Julius Malema sitting in business class on a flight and supposedly enjoying some Moët and Chandon champagne. He appears to be reading a book in the photograph, and no glass of champagne is visible in the shot. While Malema is supposed to be preparing to fight for the poor. This is where the schizophrenia comes in, because you got the public face of the EFF, which is, we're doing this all for you, and we are really going to bring you out of your poverty, and the actual private face is they're living the life of Larry. And of course, Malema is not really happy that this came out with this photo of him in business class. I mean, he could have gone into just economy class, but no, he's above that. He's above that. Malema, anyway, responded to the tweet, but did not get drawn into an argument, instead only just saying, yes, are you happy now that you got a photo of me? Along with some champagne emojis. This led to the user, lawyer and podcaster Daniel Eloff, tweeting cheers and telling Malema, hope you enjoy the best capitalism has to offer. And that's exactly what Malema and his cadres in the EFF are doing. Oh my God, the fleas are getting me. Sorry, this quality EFF hat. Oh, come on. It's stuck. It's a fleas. Jeez. Have you ever been attacked by a hat before? I think that hat's got a direct line to Julius Chameleon Malema. Anyway. Continuing with the story, guys. The EFF is regularly accused of hypocrisy for what some perceive as the disconnect between their manifesto and their lifestyles. And yeah, that's what socialism is. The guys at the top in politics live like kings and queens, and everybody else is a piece of shit. That's the reality about socialism. The EFF strongly associates itself with the poor, even trying to resemble them by dressing like construction workers and domestic workers, but have been accused of living a lavish lifestyle behind the scenes, such as the recent case when the paper published an article looking into the contents of trash allegedly left out by EFF members. And remember, that included dozens of condoms, with Ndlozi staying at that little place in the Cape. And that's why we call him Condom Ndlozi. Yeah, he's a guy who's like the spokesman at the EFF. He's that Dr. Ndlozi. I'm on a roll, sorry guys. Getting back to this little party that they had, when it was at the State of the Nation address. Heaps of expensive bottles of liquor were found, in total 37 bottles. The fighters allegedly spent at least 25,000 rand on French champagne, brands such as Veuve Clicquot and Moët and Chandon. A bottle of Veuve Clicquot retails for about 600 rand, and Moët Nectar Imperial will set you back about 700 rand. Bottles of Glenfiddich whiskey, special edition at 1,500 rand a bottle, were also found. The report was controversial, with some saying it was selective, vindictive, and represented trash journalism, something author Marion Tam owned up to in the piece itself. While some have suggested that to care about the poor doesn't mean one has to be poor oneself, as a defense of the EFF's apparent penchant for the high life, others have agreed that the party is hypocritical, including former EFF member and Black First Land First BLF leader Andile Nixitama, who published a scathing statement after it was reported that the party had enjoyed Rupert and Rothschild wines produced by their supposed enemies at a function. And you know what Andile reminds me of? He reminds me of that spoiled kid in the corner who always comes off second best. And the whole time he's just chirping away and complaining and carrying on. And that to me is just like Andile, like a 5-year-old kid. We've still got to find a name for Andile, guys. So please, in your comments below, let's find a name for Andile. We've got Cyril Hippo Eyes Ramaphosa. We've got Julius Chameleon Malema. Andile? Come on, guys. I need some creative genius coming in here. Okay, let's continue. According to Andile, this proved the EFF was unprincipled and subservient to whites. And he said, the same EFF that claims to be revolutionary and wears overalls in Parliament dines in Gucci and drinks Rupert's wine at night. There are many black-owned wine brands that need exposure and support, which the EFF could have promoted, but like the African National Congress, or ANC, they put white people first and support white businesses for their own personal gain. Look, you've got to love South African politics. It's chaos, like everything else in South Africa. But it makes it quite interesting, let's face it. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video and have a safe day. Bye for now.